India, Ukraine. You committed war crimes. You committed war. And the occupation. Decolonize. Stop the war crimes. Stop the war crimes.
Priority today is to mobilize those who have the capabilities and the powers to protect our brothers and sisters. Enough is enough. Enough of the bombing. Enough of the murdering. Enough of the bloodshed. We as the people have had enough. The Kashmiris have had enough. When is the ceasefire? When have we been silenced over a ceasefire? When have we been fooled by a ceasefire? Politically, militarily, economically, they try to fool us. We as the new generation, we as the old generation, we stand here in unity. You will not fool us today. For years you have tried. For years you have failed. For years you control the narrative. Now we do.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to support Kashmir, because we have been ignored for much too long. Even though the crowd is a bit underwhelming, alhamdulillah, it's still nice to see you here, and hopefully we can get more people. Just so you know, this Kashmir issue is more than 100 years old, and we're protesting here today safely in London in front of the embassy. We're still protecting ourselves because we need to, but Kashmiris in Pakistan and in India have been protesting like this for years, have been endangering themselves for years. And so I'd like to bring forward a chant that we traditionally sing as Kashmiris during protests. So basically, I'm going to say a sentence and you have to say, Azadi. Hum kya chahte? Zara zor se bolo. Hum kya chahte? Jaan se pyari. Jaan se pyari. Hum chheen ke lenge.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm a student at KCO. I'm one of the lead activists for the KCO Palestine movement, and I've come here today to show my solidarity with the Kashmiri people, our beloved brothers and sisters in Kashmir, to show my support, my undying support and unwavering support for their cause and for their resistance against the Indian illegal occupation. I think the most important thing living in the West is that we have to show that we're not going to bow down, we're not going to submit to the settler colonial or colonial narrative, the Western narrative, the narrative which is anti-Islamic. And we know that Kashmir maintains its Islamic identity, and the Muslims in Kashmir are fighting so hard to resist this occupation. And I think as Muslims living in the West, in the belly of the beast, we have to fight and resist any form of terrorism and genocidal rhetoric and raise awareness wherever we can. The most important thing here is to show our solidarity, and for the Kashmiri people to show that we will not rest and we will not stop until they are free. Because any person in Kashmir who's seeing us, they may gain hope. And if one past Kashmiri sees it, and they gain a tiny drop, an ounce of hope, then we have achieved our goals. And also, I think it's to show to the rest of the world, the West and to India, that we will not stop and we will not rest. They are receiving resistance from Pakistan, from Kashmir, from the Muslim world, and from us in the West. And we need to show our brothers and sisters that we are with them always and forever, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Omar, and we are outside the Indian House, the Indian Embassy in London. Today we had a protest. Alhamdulillah, we had a great turnout. So the reason this protest has taken place today is because recently, over the past week to 2 weeks, we saw, after Operation Sindoor by India, attacks on innocent civilians within Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and retaliations from the Pakistani army as well within Indian-occupied Kashmir. It's been an ongoing trend since 1947 that Kashmir is the battleground between Pakistan and India, and Kashmiris always pay the price. So the reason for the protest today is that India and Pakistan have both used this guise of war since Operation Sindoor to sacrifice innocent Kashmiri lives in the process. We see a recent ceasefire has been put into place around 24 hours ago, and there has been a few violations of the ceasefire from both sides. But what we notice in the ceasefire talks is there's never any mention of Kashmir or Kashmiri lives or Kashmiri land. It's always Pakistan will stop firing at India, India will stop firing at Pakistan. The whole world looks at them like two civilized parties, and yet the Kashmiris are still left hanging in the balance. What is to be made of Kashmir? What is to be made of Kashmiri land? Who will repay for the Kashmiri innocent lives that were taken for a war that they did not choose? Inshallah, what we hope to achieve from this is increased awareness around the Kashmiri movement and increased action, not just increased awareness. It's great to speak about it, it's great to show up to a protest, but the time for action has really come. The time to unite has really come. Across all movements, but specifically across Kashmir, there is such a silence around Kashmir. People, Pakistan administered, India administered. It's an occupied land. So really what we hope for is a snowball effect. We want to build on this movement. We want to build on the numbers that we have. We want to build on the actions that take place. We want to build on the political education regarding Kashmiri land and the Kashmiri population. And we want an amplification of real Kashmiri voices. It's very difficult to understand what Kashmiris go through because of the censorship that's present in Indian occupied Kashmir. But the more that we can amplify and take action and mobilize for Kashmir, the more we can understand the struggle that has been ongoing for 78 years.